Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? Hope you guys are doing really well this evening. Hope y'all have had a fantastic weekend. Getting ready to start y'all's reading. Okay, this will be a general collective reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As always, guys, please only take what resonates, leave the rest. I also have Libra out tonight. I have a collective out, of course, now Sag, and I also am uploading Aquarius, so that's going to be out as well. You guys are dealing with any of those signs, especially Libra. Libra had a very, very interesting reading. A lot going on in that situation. So if you're dealing with a Libra, definitely check that out. A few nefarious things I saw. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? By the way, I don't know why, when I was meditating, I was getting like an old 80s song for you guys. It's not odd for me to get older songs, but this was like let's see, I remember you. Remember yesterday, we're walking hand in hand. I wonder if you have someone coming from like way back or something. Maybe you grew up in the 80s or spent, I just heard teenage. I don't know why. Maybe you're a teenager in the 80s, something like that. So I don't know if that applies. I think that's Skid Row, actually. Skid Row. Skid Row, incidentally. Okay, well, I'm about to throw a bit of a curve here. Skid Row means prison, right? When we used to say stuff like, oh, well, they're on Skid Row. Maybe somebody's doing time or has been doing time. What an interesting things coming through. So anyway, you may want to look that up because I don't even know the words. Let's see. Remember yesterday. Walking hand in hand. Something did I hear you say? I remember you. All the sleepless. I don't honestly. Just look it up. I think it's definitely something about somebody maybe trying to come back in your life from way back, or maybe you're reconnecting with a friend or something like that. Maybe this is on social media. I feel like somebody's seeing you. I don't know what that's a bit. That could be about. Okay. Let's just go ahead and delve in because I'm trying to think of the lyrics and I'm not getting that, but definitely was coming through heavily. Too many hats. You might be really busy at this time. You could very well be wearing a lot of different hats in your business or just in your life, period. You're doing a lot of different things here. I have the number 36 or 63 if either one of those apply. Spill the tea. Okay. You might have some knowledge or some road. Look at that. Road less traveled flew out. So you've definitely got something going on here with your life. You're doing some things in your life too, even if it's not for business. I feel like you're definitely somebody. So you're spiritually inclined, or doesn't have to be. Yeah, honestly, I do feel like it could have something, some spiritual aspect. It could also be, there was in the collective reading, which I'm about to go into that here because I feel like it has something to do with, I'm looking at the stairs going up into the mind. It could definitely have something to do with your own mind development, exploring the mind, exploring even the universe in some way, learning the keys of the universe. Spill the tea. You've got a lot to say. But you might find yourself a bit, I don't know if you're being overworked at this time. I feel like people, so maybe somebody needs to know your knowledge, your wisdom, your whatever you have here. You may have something that you definitely need to say to other people. Oh, this might be involving someone too. I feel like this has to do with your knowledge for some reason. But that could, I mean, honestly, that could be a variety of things, I suppose. Let's see what else we have here. Actually, let me pull from these first. So you're taking a different road. You're not following everyone else quite clearly here. Road less traveled. You're doing things a bit differently. Some of you guys might be into, I don't know why I'm thinking about Greg Braden and some of those guys that do a lot of quantum work. You're definitely exploring the mind is what I'm feeling like. Work within the field in some way. Okay, so we have rejection here and maturing. Somebody here may have been, somebody could very well feel rejected at this time. Let's keep going. but maybe it's caused somebody to mature. This could have been you as well. Could be having you looking for answers at this time. Maybe it's caused you to really mature or change directions, or to look within yourself, become more spiritually inclined, or get closer to God in some way. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It could have definitely been some kind of love. Okay, so there could have been some love relationship where somebody felt a lot of love here, and maybe felt a bit rejected by whatever happened. Maybe somebody just disappeared, or maybe they didn't, welcome some kind of advances. Doesn't matter. What's done is done here. It looks like some growth is taking place as a result of it, but it may also have you in a place where I do think somebody here is doing some deep soul searching, but not just soul searching. Like somebody here is really expansively looking into things. This could be some ayahuasca deal. I'm just saying. I've done everything for the record, but I don't usually see this deep in readings. I mean, look at this. You got some stairs going up here. This is somebody that's really invested in learning everything that they can about themselves, about the process, about maybe even the universe and how it works and how it all plays in, because you may be using this knowledge here to help other people. I see even with Spill the Tea, she's got I don't know if that's she or he, but she's got 3 teacups on the head, and they're balancing that. So I think you have a lot within you that maybe you're using maybe to help people, perhaps to be more balanced or something like that. But currently you might be spreading yourself too thin. I believe I said that before. I see swans in that picture as well. So I wonder if this started with you way back, honestly, or maybe whatever this rejection of sorts was that you could have potentially felt. Maybe you're making that connection, that maybe this trigger or whatever triggered you to kind of change or to make these growths or these strides in your life actually was a trigger based on something that was much older. Like say if our fathers leave when we're young or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or we're never there for that matter. Obviously, we could already have those abandonment wounds, right, which feel like rejection. So if somebody else does it, even later in life or at some point, it just continues to kind of just, scratch that wound again and again. And the more it does, it just gets, it gets harder and harder. And it can feel till finally it would just like, it's like terrible, right? And that's what I don't know why I'm going into that, but I really feel like that's kind of what happened here. But this time, whatever happened or whatever the final catalyst was, it really pushed somebody into a lot of growth, but not only growth in their being, but also they want to know, like this person is studying. That's what I feel. This person is really studying. They want it to know as much about themselves and their journey as they possibly can here. Because I think somebody does believe here that there is a match for them potentially, or maybe the perfect match. Like I said, there's swans in there, or there is love there for them, and that they have to learn to deal with whatever the pain is, the hurt, to get to that place where they can actually accept that, right? I just noticed growth and pain is here on the bottom as well. Usually we can't have one without the other many times, so I definitely feel like that's what's going on here. Let's look at this, Spirit, for Sagittarius, please. Getting real deep, real fast. Sagittarius. Oh, that card flew. Time. Okay. So the sands, you see the sands are going down here. Maybe a lot of time has passed. Remember that song is Remember Yesterday, We're Walking Hand in Hand. If that has something to do with this, I'm going to guess it does since it was coming up in your meditation. But it could also be telling me that you're spending a lot of time here. I just heard wasting time. I don't know what that was about. Maybe some of you guys feel like you've been wasting a lot of time here, potentially on the wrong things, or maybe because it says too many hats. So maybe you're also just working a lot, right? You're investing a lot of time here. Something about the time, and something's coming up for you where some things are going to change. No doubt. Let's see. Air. Okay. So, what is are we in Gemini already? No, Gemini season is coming up. That's definitely air sign. Something may be kind of changing in Gemini season. Could definitely be something like that. I think that starts at the end of May through June. And then through June, I think 21st or so. So, or it could be in dealing with somebody here with an air trait. Could also be telling me that's interesting, right? Air is about the mind, it's about the mental, and that's what we're talking about. So something might be also changing in terms of how you handle things. You could very well be switching out of whatever this healing is and really into communication mode, into, you know, boss mode, into really thinking things really through. You're like taking control, okay, with the air element here. Taking control of situations. Air is a very intelligent sign, so it might be time for you to really kind of step into that energy, because you might be spilling the tea on something, is what it looks like. You might be talking about something here to other people. Oh, I just cut on a card called Release, and I lost it. Oh yeah, Release, like a big knife. Look at that. Can you see it? It's so purple. It's like a knife. You might be cutting something out. I think that was in one of the other readings. I think it might have been in the collective reading too. You might also be cutting something out here. Perhaps that you waited to cut out, or you've remained attached to in some way. All right, let's keep going. Let's look for my Sagittarius spirit. Let's just look at Sagittarius energy only, please. Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising, Venus signs. Thank you all for being here as always. Thank you guys for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Your continued support. You guys are seriously the best. Seriously the best, and I appreciate y'all. Most definitely. All right, Spirit, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, sign. Okay. All right, let's see. Sagittarius. Let me get Sagittarius's energy only. If you don't already have a lot of irons in the fire here with too many hats, you may start to feel that way with whatever is coming up here. Shedding the, oh, we just said cutting it out. Look, letting go of people, possessions, or issues. You're getting rid of something here. You're leaving something behind here. You're definitely being more mind over emotions at this point. Like I said, you're really stepping into boss mode here, because you're going to have a lot here that you have to take care of. Too many hats can also be, if you're taking care of your family and then you're having to work and then you have to travel to different, you know, it could be anything like that. You just have too many things that are going on that require you to be different things. I'm definitely understand that. Look at this. It could be around love, though. It could definitely be around some kind of love, some kind of partnership, or you could be letting that go as well. All right. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Oh. Sag, look at your energy. You might be letting go. If you're not letting go of a partnership, I think you might be letting go of some kind of partnership here. Remember the time card, right? Remember what I said a minute ago about wasting time? That came through. I don't know if that has something to do with it. You could have spent a lot of time. I don't think any time is truly wasted, but you know, maybe that came through. So it tells me somebody feels that way. So somebody here is letting go of some. This is your energy, by the way. You're definitely shedding the old. And we saw that with cutting out too. And we see here letting go of people, possessions, issues. All right. Something is happening here where you're letting go of what could potentially be. Maybe you're just letting go of the old to bring in the new here. Let's keep going. There's your energy right there, Sag energy. Challenging tradition. So you could be letting go of a relationship. Yeah, I'm telling you, you could be going full on into some kind of financial new beginning is what I'm getting here. And boy, are you stepping into a very vibrant, this is Sag energy here, good business sense here, very confident, a lot of foresight here, very magnetic. Okay. entrepreneurial. You could be drawing people to you in a sense. You're very comfortable in the limelight here. It could be anything like that. By the way, Aquarius has something about being a star too, in case you're dealing with them, or if that's highly aspected in your chart. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're spilling the tea on, maybe you're challenging some kind of tradition here, It's something about non-conformity, which shouldn't shock any of us. We love that. Yeah. Because whatever you've been going through here, I feel like you're trying to break some kind of stigma. Are you speaking out about stuff? Because this is something about breaking some kind of maybe stigma or negative patterns, detaching from that, something like that. I just feel like you have some kind of disinterest when it comes to maybe unconventional lifestyles or something like that too. There's something here about challenging tradition. And what I might say to something like that is, I don't know what you were in before, maybe if you were waiting or something like that, like maybe you're not comfortable just being in a friends with benefits. Maybe you want something more, something more long-term. Or what you feel would be long-term, something which you would feel would be more substantial, a husband, a wife, something like that. I don't know, there's something else here, and this may just be a big difference between you and the person that you're with as well. Also, something about being the breadwinner. I don't know why. Maybe this is something about you being the breadwinner because it is about reverse roles here. I don't know if maybe you're a feminine that's taking the lead here, building a business, building some kind of empire here, and you're totally fine with being the breadwinner and kind of leading the way. Interesting. Let me see if who's coming in for Sagittarius. I feel like you are, and you may also be leaving some kind of church or religion or some belief system or something like that behind as well to fulfill what you feel is your destiny, or yeah, your destiny, something that you love here. Oh, lack of progress. So who is this? Okay, hang on one second. Oh, you had some fool around you. Somebody is very foolish here. This person's very afraid here. It looks like are afraid of the unknown here. Risky behavior, very naive as well. Man, somebody's really going through it. Who is this? Who is this? Well, no wonder you got out of this situation. No wonder you had to leave this behind here. Somebody here has had some kind of expected change in their living situation, or maybe their marital situation, maybe some kind of family situation as well. This person's definitely they're having trouble coming out of the past or out of troubled waters here, because I feel like, this is out of the frying pan into the fire, right? So things keep kind of getting worse for whoever this person is. This could have been the person, honestly, that you felt hurt you or rejected you in some sense. But again, like I said, I'm pretty sure they would just push and play on something that was older. That's just my feeling. Right? But it doesn't matter. They're the ones that started to spark this stuff. Maybe that's what spilled the tea about, honestly, you guys could be. Isn't that funny? I said Skid Row, didn't I? And then I said Skid Row. We used to say that about people that are doing time or in prison or something. Maybe that's what spilling the tea is about. I don't know. Maybe you like a witness or something in a particular situation involving, legalities or something like that. It doesn't have to be, but it could certainly be. Somebody here definitely exercised a lot of poor judgment here, okay? And it looks like it was based on, maybe they were naive, maybe they were inexperienced, maybe they were just straight up foolish here. Whatever it is, it could have created some kind of financial disaster here. They could have actually lost a home too. This came up in Libra's reading. Huge loss here, though. There was some kind of huge losses, downfall. It could have been a job, could have been A lot of family money here. It created some kind of instability and changes in their life. Okay, I don't know what this has to do with Sag, but let's see. Could have been Leo. We have Leo, Aries, Virgo, Aries, a lot of Aries, Aquarius, okay. As a Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus again. All right, what else, Spirit? What is this? What is this, Sag? All right, so Pisces, Cancer as well. So, okay, somebody's life is not looking too good. I'm not going to lie. And I don't know why they're coming towards you. Maybe trying to apologize. Maybe trying to... Or honestly, if this is someone obviously from the past, especially from way back, I don't know when it was, but that's what the song says anyway. It doesn't have to be from way back, I suppose. I remember you. Remember yesterday, we're walking hand in hand. Y'all need to look that up. It is a Skid Row song. I think it's called I Remember You, actually, but it may not be. That's one of the lyrics. So if it is, this could be a person that's been through kind of hell in their own life. That's what it looks like here. But it was due to some bad decisions, poor business decisions, naivete. Maybe they were taken advantage of in some way. Maybe they just did it. They continue. They've had trouble coming out of this situation here. They could have very well lost. Again, respective community. This was in Libra's reading too, by the way. Okay, they could have lost some kind of respect of family or the community or a home, or something like that. This could be a person that's really working. They could be usually quite brave or confident, but maybe they've been working on that as well. All right. This person may have been, trying to tame the beast here. Maybe they owe you an apology as well. Is this a child too? This could be a son or a daughter in some way with this Page of Cups energy here. Someone that's youthful or maybe emotional, something along those lines. So they may be wanting to show some sense of love here. They could want to, I don't know. Maybe they wanted to, so that either they want to apologize, maybe show some sense or some kind of love or something emotional here is what I'm feeling. Let me get more. Let's see what that Page of Cups is about, Spirit. What's that about for Sagittarius, please? Wow. Okay. Somebody wants to come towards you with some kind of romantic proposal after a big shakeup in their own life. Maybe they're the one trying to spill the tea up here. Or maybe they're watching you spill the tea. Is it an air sign as well? There could have been some time that's went down. Remember yesterday, we're walking hand in hand, so that could have been a while ago. This might be somebody that, did you even date this person? I mean, this could just be somebody that's coming out of a bad marriage, a bad business deal. They've had a lot of losses and now they're trying to come back up. They could be watching that. They could see you in this very, very attractive magnetic energy up here and want to come forward. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Or water sign. We have plenty of water out here for sure. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or just someone that's in their fields. Let me see if this is somebody. Spirit, what is this about? Well, if that 8 comes out and I found out this person's take off, that could be you. You could be taken off at this time, or maybe they see that you're taking off. They could have took off. I know somebody here took off in a situation in the past. Could also be telling me they're taking off because they've been trying to get out of this bad situation, but it looks to me like there hasn't been a lot of progress here. The thing is about the way that it's coming down, it seems like they just keep getting hammered with stuff. All right, what else? Sending you love. Ooh. All right. Well, somebody's definitely got their eye on you, thinking about you, wanting to be with you. Look at this, 120 cards. You get all this lovey-dovey stuff. Watching you, admiring you is what I feel. Feeling very romantic about you. This could be somebody that you had drinks with, or they want to meet you. Maybe you met them in a bar or something like that. Or maybe the last time y'all were together, y'all had some kind of drinks or something. This is trying to flip. I'm going to take, we got rendezvous. I wasn't going to take, oh, surprise, lied to you. Look at Pinocchio. This was somebody who could have lied to you. This could have been somebody who lied to you. Even if it was a friend, okay? And you got your arms crossed as well. Maybe it's just somebody that didn't want something before. Maybe that was the lie. Maybe that was also the rejection here, okay? The whole love hurts thing over here. Somebody definitely wants to have some kind of rendezvous. It says sending you love, love energy. Maybe this is something that you were in that kind of took off, or somebody here took off. We got motivating here. Okay, so this person could have definitely been, this is evidence. That's how you, maybe that's how you know they lied to you too. Motivating. Yeah, male running here. Acting cold and drama. So this person could have been very money motivated, even a bit shallow in the past. That's what I'm getting. I don't know when this was. It could have been a long time ago. Like I said, their character, though, could have been very shallow. Could have been a bit of a player as well. A lot of lips on this shirt. I don't know what the evidence was. Whatever it is, you knew, even intuitively, that somebody here was not being truthful to you. And it looks like they bolted. Right? I'm not really sure why, because I can see here that they're trying to get your attention. They could be sending you some kind of loving energy. I hope, you know, well, I'm saying that as though they're thinking about you. They could be sending you some kind of loving, how do I do my quotes? Loving, there we go, loving energy, right? Even, I guess, even energy, sort of manipulation here, trying to get your attention here. Definitely in their feels, though. But, man, they've been through a lot here. A lot of drama here. They might feel like you're acting cold here, or like they've been acting cold. I feel like they brought a lot of drama in your life. What is that about? I just got that very strongly. Whatever this was. And what's interesting is when I think about the cinema, this is something that's on display, right? So I wonder if other people knew this as well. Or you felt like you were brought in between something where other people were there as well. Something like that. It could have definitely been on display. Yeah, reminders. But there's some kind of reminders here about you. And the feathers are quite spiritual as well. Maybe they're seeing feathers. Okay. Maybe that's a reminder. It could be anything. Any synchronicities. Oh, wow. So if there's any kind of sexual photos that were actually exchanged, this could be something that somebody is definitely looking at quite a bit as well. I definitely feel like somebody wants to get you back in their good graces. Why, though? So they're sending you love, all of this love energy here. They're feeling some kind of connection here. Even when I look at love energy, though, I'm thinking... It's interesting because I see a lightning strike coming down here, almost like that's like a just kind of coming out of nowhere, right? Like an epiphany, like boom. Okay, so this person, maybe they're feeling that now. Maybe it's something that they didn't see initially. I don't know. You're definitely out here on the road less traveled is what I'm feeling here. What I'm seeing actually in the card here. There's some kind of, okay, so this might be somebody that you wanted, or that you did want before, right? Maybe you wanted somebody to come back to you. That could also be why you're healing your own energy. You know, what's interesting, though, is sometimes we think we want something, or we do want something, and then we start healing our energy, and then we're like, oh, I don't want that. Just putting that out there. That's not going to apply to everybody, but for a lot of you, that may actually be the truth. Because you've healed beyond it. You've actually healed the wound, right, that wanted that in the first place. So if that person's in the same energy, that would obviously be an issue, because you've healed whatever the wound was, right, that needed that for whatever, for sustainability, for validation, whatever it was here. Look at this. We got chit chats. So there could have been some chit chats during or via tweets or Facebook or anything like that, liking each other's pictures, something like that. But something was definitely very sneaky about this particular situation here. I don't know if somebody could have been sending somebody else money too. I see Venmo activity, so I don't know if somebody was doing that, or I could have been part of the lie. There could have been some gambling or something like that that was taking place. See, craziness. Let's look at this. Spirit, what else for Sagittarius? I'm going to throw these, then we're going to go into a closing. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. Yeah, you're very much so single. Very beautiful here. You could be curvy. Very much so a go-getter here. Very passionate. I think your enthusiasm is pretty contagious here. People see you as very courageous as well. You got somebody obsessed over your energy. I'm telling you right now. And I have a feeling, just due to the song too, this could be somebody who you've been with, and maybe it's been a long time. I'm yours, you're mine. The chemistry is insane. It would have been someone that you had a lot of great chemistry with, and especially if there were some kind of pictures that were exchanged here. Yeah. This is definitely somebody that got caught up here. This might be why their whole life has kind of been a mess, too. Somebody got exposed here, okay? They might have some kind of confessions here, though, that they need to bring forward. Why does somebody feel, too, like you don't know the whole story, or maybe what you're thinking is not 100% true, or something? I almost feel like somebody needs to say something to kind of clear things up, or at least tell you what's up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. This definitely could have been, I definitely believe that from these cards over here. All right. Yeah, definitely. Especially with that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is definitely somebody who is about their money, about showing off, about flossing, okay, flexing even, right? But they just, you know, I mean, they like to show off, but somehow they got themselves into a bad situation, okay? And it looks like they've actually lost that, but somebody here feels like they're ready for love now. They don't want any games. They just want some kind of commitment. This could be a new person. Let me see if this is a new person, because this says ready for love, knows how to treat a woman. Oh, somebody here has been somebody could have been a secret work lover too. And they could be, okay, so again, this could be somebody who you work with or who you worked with in the past. Even if they weren't a work lover in the past, they could definitely have eyes for you now. I feel like I have two different things going on here. Okay, let's keep going. Ghosted without notice. No call, no text, no show. You could have left this person without anything like that, or you could have felt like they just kind of disappeared. Maybe after you called them on their BS, I feel like maybe they didn't take it too well or something and may have left. You might have somebody coming in, to be honest with you, that is ready for love, though. Okay. Let's keep going. Sag, I feel like you always have a few people around. Yeah, look, you're putting this in the past is what I feel. And I think maybe that's what that time card was here. So you're taking off maybe from this situation here, okay, where somebody is definitely, and maybe it's because you already have somebody new that's sending you love, and you feel like this person here is actually ready for love and mature enough to give you what you want. This could be somebody around your work or somebody within your networking team or something like that. Networking, you know, people that are around you. I don't know. I think you know that you were dealing, that the person before, it goes, again, going back to what was stated a minute ago, you've grown. Okay, you've grown so much. This is what you've been dealing with. So this energy is not, this past energy is not a match for you anymore. You're definitely dealing with somebody who's a runner, emotionally mature person, ghoster, motivated by the wrong things like money. Now they don't have anything. You know, somebody who you caught in a lie here. This is a problem. But it helped you. It definitely helped you grow. I can see that. Start looking into yourself, figuring some things out here. So somebody here wants to spend some time with you here with this movie night. I said, I love being with you. I have so much fun. So this could definitely be somebody that is coming up for you. Interest, and we got unfinished business, but it's coming out in reverse. Somebody here wants to have some kind of second chance with you, but the fact that it's coming out in reverse definitely tells me, look, I'm reading this upside down. Let me turn it right side up so you can see it too. It says, I want a second chance with you to show you I can be the one for you. But this is actually in reverse, okay? I don't know if this person, Sag, and listen, play it by ear. We all have different situations. Thousands of people, of course, will see this. But I think this person might be clinging on to you because you're doing well, because you figured out some kind of secrets, it looks like, to life here. You're really tapping in. You seem very happy. You seem like you've matured so much. You're so much wiser. Or maybe they're just seeing this, that, you know, you're looking very gorgeous over here, obviously, very single over here. I think this person may have, their interests may be more so about this particular situation anyway, because they've lost so much. That's what I feel. There's definitely somebody that you left behind, but now you have this new mature person in, or that will be in, that looks like they're ready for love. They don't want any kind of games here. They may want commitment as well, which we already saw up there. You weren't trying to play any games here. Yeah. We have someone here that is thinking about the good times and actually knowing this may be your justice, honestly. This person's figuring out that they never had someone like you. All right. Oh, well. All right. So they may be yearning, but I don't know that their intentions are really clear here. This could have been some kind of friends with benefits situation, hoping that that can turn into something more. Or that could be what you're in right now, especially if you have a secret work lover. Just put it... take it as it resonates, of course, here. Yeah, you're definitely going to pace yourself this time, though. You're going to get to know this person. Make sure that you're compatible this time. Yeah, so that you don't go in that again. But look at this. You're special. I love the way you treat me. Your actions speak. I'm telling you, you're going to... wow. New love. You can't make it up. Intelligent, communicate, smart, create. You definitely have somebody new coming in. And after a situation where I definitely feel like there could have been love here, very strong feelings with the individual, but they just weren't emotionally mature enough, it appears, to meet your needs, and they were obviously motivated by the wrong stuff here. And I think there's also a trust issue, because it definitely says that they lied to you. Whatever it is, you definitely delved in, and I just think you're on a totally different trajectory here. And it's moving forward, and it's bringing in the right kind of people that actually match your energy where you are today, which is really beautiful. All right, let me get some closing cards here. All right, let's try these cosmic insights again and see what is here. Sagittarius spirit. So this could be actually an air sign. It doesn't have to be, but it certainly could be. Health issues could arise. Okay, good to know. Pay attention to that. Some of you guys could already be doing. I don't know why. Okay, this is actually blood pressure, heart. Could be around that situation. Make sure you're taking care of that and taking it seriously. Challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. I think you're already doing that. That's what I'm seeing here. If you're not, and you're actually seeing this message, and maybe because it does say too many hats here, right? And I just talked about the heart and also stress and high blood pressure. I don't know why I'm equating those. That could also be from having too many things going on, okay? And not feeling like you're balanced or grounded or anything like that. So please take special care of your health. Take the time you need. Trust me, it is not that pressing. I know we always feel like we got to take care of everything at once, but just take a break. Your health is paramount above everything else. Can't happen without you, right? Earth sign, okay. You could be meeting an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. One of those could be highly aspected in your chart. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Okay, good to know. You may not meet them in the same place. Or this could also be this other one that's kind of hanging on. And you could be getting a new pet here, or giving a current pet, or giving a current pet more time. I don't know how you would with too many pets, but you could definitely be doing that, or actually getting a new pet, maybe a rescue or a new animal in some way. We get a couple more. All right, let's do these real quick. What else, Spirit, for Sagittarius to look forward to? Last part of the month, please. Oh, a ring. Holy smoke, look at that. There could be some kind of bond that's being performed here, some kind of partnership or bond that's being formed here. Some kind of partnership or promise here. We do have we have a Taurus again. This is the card of Taurus. We also saw Earth sign. You could definitely be hooking up with or meeting up with a Taurus here, or Virgo, Capricorn, but this is Taurus. Taurus could very well be trying to commit to you in some way, or bond with you, propose to you, something like that. Wanting some kind of commitment here. Wow. Something's happening, Sag. You got Capricorn energy here, another Earth sign. Okay, I don't know if you're already dealing with them or what, but this is something that could be long term. It can, there could be a lot of safety and stability around this. Consistency here. Wow. Somebody trying to anchor it in with you. Commit. Look at this. Tower. This could be somebody in an authority position. We already saw, didn't we see workplace love or something like this? Is this one of your bosses? Another Capricorn. You could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn here. Ego could have actually, I don't know if ego got in the way before. I wonder what this tower is. Maybe this is telling me something has happened. I wonder if this is the person trying to come back in too. Let's see. 19 days, weeks, or months. Or maybe you know somebody that will stand out to you. You've known this person for a long time. This card, the timing on this card literally says a long time. Remember, the song is I Remember You. I don't know if this is a person from the past, honestly, or someone from, well, you obviously have two people here. That's pretty clear. So I don't know who this is. Maybe you'll know about the Taurus and the Capricorn here. I definitely can see. You might have somebody trying to come back from the immediate past and someone else that's coming back from like way back that you're reconnecting with. Yeah, you're getting some kind of new beginning though. It's funny because I see where you have grown so much and you're not going to fall for or get yourself involved in the same things that you did before. And that may be this Tower card. Okay? You could have felt restricted. You know that this was not built on solid ground, right? You're not going to let that happen again. And, you might have had someone you're dealing with where you had to stroke their ego or whatever to make them feel better about stuff. You could have been gray rocking a little bit, honestly, just to make that person feel better or to keep things down with them. Although we don't do that too much, Sagittarius, but we do sometimes. It just depends. Definitely if you're dealing with a narcissist. I don't know that you are, but definitely when we're dealing with someone like that, there was something going on here that was not built on a sound structure. Maybe you guys tried it in the past and it was not built on a sound structure here. Now someone is wanting some kind of new beginning here. I think you're getting some kind of new beginning for sure. Look at this. Yeah, there's some kind of trumpet blowing here. I do think you're following some kind of inner calling here. Maybe you have forgiven something that's part of the work you've been doing over here, and you're able to kind of heal the heart area so that you can trust again. This is fire signs again, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo here. You definitely have somebody here that's, I think you're about to have victory in something. Somebody's coming in very decisive here. There's been some kind of awakening here. That could just be within you. You see somebody sitting here looking towards the light here. Somebody's been enlightened about a situation. I think you're going to see things very clearly. I don't even think it's going to be a tough decision, to be honest with you. Not the way these cards look. Let's get one more, Spirit. Tree, look, longevity. You're moving into a marriage or some kind of long-term commitment here. This could be, you're going to feel the connection here. You're going to feel that it's deeply rooted into past life stuff. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of health, good health, longevity of sorts. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Yeah, absolutely. Look, there's that home. Yeah, you guys can be moving into together. There's a Taurus here. So very comfortable. It looks like very stable. There is some familiarity to it too, but that could also be just a deep past life connection here. Whatever this is going to make you feel very stable, very loved. Yeah, and very safe. That's what I'm getting. This is beautiful. And look, snowflake on the bottom. This is unique, and this is not something you're going to find every day, okay? You did your work. Now you're drawing in. You're getting the rewards here from Spirit quite clearly. So, all right, Sag, that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.